Hello, it's Paul at Oakley Motorcycles again. Now, I've done a recent video on Ural and why we were interested as a business, but myself and my colleagues want to talk to you about the Ural Experience Centre in Portugal. Now, as part of our acceptance to take on the brand and become a Ural dealer, we had to go out and do some dealer training out in Portugal. Fantastic place to go and ride a bike, it's got to be said, but it was our first experience, all three of us, riding something like this, which was very, very different.
What's good about it is where we're located, we're in the countryside, we're in rolling hillsides, lots of forest tracks, forest trails, rivers, river crossings, and the ability to ride anywhere legally, on or off road. And that's one of the unique features of the Ural Experience Centre.
Portugal was amazing. We went over and we saw Zane and Rob and learnt about the bike, the sidecar, the unit together. He told us all about the history, we rode.
Going out there, the first experience we get is sitting in the sidecar, and Rob takes us out for a 15-20 minute ride through the hills and the off-road section in Lisbon out there. It was absolutely fantastic. It was probably one of the most enjoyable things I'd done for a while, you know, on a motorcycle.
The quirkiness of riding with a sidecar is that no one quite expects it. Once you've mastered it, of course, you can do stuff with a sidecar that people would never believe. These things are unique. They have a unique presence, a unique aura, and they have a unique effect on other people.
The experience as a sidecar passenger was amazing. It was so much fun, leaning, and he's giving commentary of what he's doing and what we're doing, and it was just superb.
If you look at it, guess what? It's asymmetrical. There's only one sidecar, there's only on one side. So the way it handles and performs is completely different when you're going that way to when you're going that way. And you have to use some of the characteristics to your advantage in order to be able to ride this properly.
To learn to ride these, it is, as I said, it requires a different skill. You know, when you accelerate, the bike wants to try and overtake the sidecar, so you've got to compensate for the fact that it's trying to pull you to the left. When you ease off the throttle or you brake, the car's trying to overtake the bike, so it's pushing you out towards the centre of the road. I'm beginning to adapt and have a new riding style and learning to understand how to use the throttle, the deacceleration, the braking to help me steer the machine, as well as just using the handlebars.
It is a skill. Anybody who rides a sidecar, it's completely different to riding a two-wheel motorbike.
The whole purpose behind it is to take a very capable machine and then take you to your physical limits riding it. The only limitations are really down to you. Whatever you want to throw at it, it will by and large take it.
I've got to say, from the minute I was sat in as a passenger going off-road, fantastic, very exciting, really enjoyed it. As soon as I sat on the machine and I had to control it, an entirely different story. I was absolutely terrified. And it has taken some time for me to get my head around it. But once you understand, and with the tuition that we would give you here with our guy Clive, once you understand it is very different, you get your head around it, actually they're great fun.
The whole Ural experience out in Portugal is an absolute must. Anybody who is thinking or wanting to buy a Ural, go and have the experience.
Every program we run is tailored to you, the customer, as an individual.
They just teach you everything and they're so friendly, there's no pressure. It is an absolute must. It was so much fun. And I recommend it to anybody.
We went out, we had a fantastic time for 4 days. Very, very good instruction from arguably one of the best riders in the world. It's a really good experience, a chance to be taken out as a passenger in the sidecar. That alone is actually worth the experience, but you will get some rider training. It is definitely worth having a look.
You get the best out of it. You understand most about the machine, and as a result, you go away thinking, this could actually be something for me.